I can see you have a very nice mobile phone. Do you know you're supposed to be insured under what is called all risk?
I don't.
Now you don't. So you are one of those who are making insurance penetration in Nigeria to be low. So before now, I believe I will convert you
Me.
through the gospel according to insurance.
Yes.
But ordinarily, I would like to provide insurance for ladies. When they get insurance, that the good thing is that they will drag you there to repair the vehicle, and instead of coming to insurance companies to make claims.
A public figure would probably move around with a 6'5", 110-kilo bodyguard for protection. In the same way, you have a roof and a gate in your house for protection, security, protection, and insurance. You know, the service you enlist to protect something of substantial value to you. This is the show that radiates positivity and excellence. And from your host, Favor, I welcome you to another exciting and enlightening episode of the Good News Nigeria podcast. Doing the breakdown of the new shape and language of insurance in 2025 with me is the award-winning Chief Strategy and Product Officer, and I must add, full-time Arsenal supporter, Dr. Imo O. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling fine.
Feel strong?
Strong, yes.
You feel
By
good?
His grace. Sort of.
Sort of. Why
Yeah.
sort of?
Yeah. In statistics, you can't have 100%.
Already out the gate, you're already eating with statistics. Okay.
There's no statistics. Even no manufacturer will tell you. Even Elon Musk will not tell you that his EVs are 100%. Their battery life is 100%. You must have what we call the level where you have a level of confidence. Statistics. So 100% belongs to God.
Okay. I believe that. I agree. I completely agree. Okay, so sir, tell us what have you been up to? What are some exciting projects you've been on?
So in the past 3 months, I've been up to the exciting project has been the promotion of third party plus.
Okay.
Third party plus is a hybrid motor insurance product that Linkage Assurance came up with in order to provide succor to average Nigerians who are interested in buying in having a bit of the conventional third party
Okay.
and as well as what they will enjoy comprehensive. Now, the comprehensive, which is the package, that type of motor insurance plan, motor insurance all over the world. You have third party, which is the most basic.
Yes.
Then you have third party, fire and theft, which is in between. Then you have comprehensive, which gives you a whole package of protection, theft, fire damage, accident damage, then malicious damage, and as well as protection to the third party assets and life.
Okay. So all in one package.
All in one package. But the price, the premium you pay for third comprehensive is 5% of the value of the vehicle. Like an upward moving guy like you, I know you like a G-Wagon.
For sure.
And
I do.
assuming you have a G-Wagon
Yes, sir.
and you have G-Wagon is 200 million naira. Let's take like that. Now, the 5% of G-Wagon is the premium that you pay to get a comprehensive protection.
Okay.
And you can imagine, do the math, you know what that comes up to in this day and time in Nigeria. Already insurance is a grudge purchase in this part of the world, and trying to tell people to bring out 5% of 200 million as premium for just 1 year, it's get as a bill. So what they now do, what we did, like, because we saw a lot of our clients not being able to renew comprehensive protection, but when they have accidents, they look forward to having that, wish they had the benefit of comprehensive. So we decided to, in our product development, to come up with third party plus, which now gives you that basic protection of third party protection, and which is required by law, and also give you a slice of what you would have enjoyed in comprehensive.
Comprehensive.
Now, what was that thing you would have enjoyed in comprehensive? If I'm moving around the road now and I'm thinking about maybe something happened or maybe whatever, and accidentally I hit your vehicle,
Yes.
I'm at fault, the third party insurance protects you because third party is to protect the third party or the
Okay.
motorist on the road. So your asset, your liability, my insurance company will fix your vehicle in third party
Yeah.
or your asset that was damaged. But whatever damage I sustain in my own vehicle, I am OYO on my own. So that's what it means. So without comprehensive motor insurance, you are on your own. So what linkage, which is a game starter, linkage changed the game in the narrative in the market. It was to come up with third party plus and put it third party on the go, which is the most basic. Then we have third party star, which is the next. Then we have third party diamond, then third party platinum. So wherever your hand reaches, you can as well. So it then means that in the event of an accident, your own damage, your fender, your side mirror, bender, whatever, will come to a threshold to provide an indemnity. I'm beginning to use insurance term. Indemnity is putting back the insured in the position he or she was before the loss occurred. So that's what third party. So we've been on that project this year on the radio, television, talking about them and through our social media footprints as well. And so that's what we've been, and it's been exciting to do that, being part of the people that came up with that plan in linkage, and we got regulatory approval because don't forget we are being regulated, and for us to offer any product, it has to go through intensive regulatory review. So
Before it gets cleared.
yes, clear. And another thing is that we also wanted to see that this day and time, a lot of people want to buy insurance at the comfort of their home, on the go, mobile app, everything. Particularly you, no, I'm not saying you, particularly these Gen Zs and those people that are internet citizens of the net.
Yes.
So they want to, and also for the other old guys who would like to be served. And so what we did now is to have what we call the linkage online motor portal, the linkage portal, where you can actually go and buy insurance and renew your cover and ask questions and look at your policy, what is happening, and the rest of it. So these are the exciting things we're doing at the linkage at the moment, which by virtue of my position and my team, I'm not the only person who is working on it. So by virtue of my position and my team, I'm involved with them, and it's exciting. It's a nice time to be around. And when you talked about, was insurance like this 20 years ago?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. So insurance has gone through, it has gone to move around, and like any other thing. 20 years ago, do we have EVs, electric vehicles?
No,
We don't have it.
Yes.
40 years ago, do we have iPhone?
We did not.
We do not have iPhone. So just like development, and this development also come with what is called emerging risk. Today we're talking about cyber risk.
Yes.
We're talking about risk. Also, like I told you earlier, even in the insurance solutions, because of the complexities of transactions and individuals, consumer behaviors, and the nature of risk that are emerging now, we have to go back to be ahead of the consumer in terms of provision of the solutions, in terms of providing a more robust insurance solutions to what the client will need, especially along his pain points. Everybody have pain points.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, when you want to buy something. So these are the exciting things we're doing now.
That sounds like a lot of work, and it also, you describe it as exciting. I don't know if it's going to be exciting to me, but it sounds like a lot of work, and it does make a lot of sense because you have developed something that wasn't there before, and it is new, and it's an all-in-one thing as you described. So if I move to my next question, now we are going to touch on how insurance was 20 years ago and how it is now. what do you think stands out the most? What do you think are the major differences that you have noticed? I mean, a man in your field, you have noticed so much in 20
So
years.
what I have noticed in the past 20 years is that a lot of Nigerians are beginning to embrace insurance.
Hmm.
There have been greater awareness on insurance, and the acceptability level has actually increased. And insurance was aloof, so insurance was there, and the insuring public were here. So, and over the years, for now, I could see the gap between the insured or the insurance market and the insurance providers is coming closer.
Coming closer.
And a lot of people are beginning to appreciate the role of insurance. Do you know there is something we call takafu? Takafu is Islamic insurance. And Islamic insurance is actually like ethical funds in investment.
Okay.
Ethical investment funds or ethical like Sukuk and other investment instruments that are not that has to ethical in quote, because some people want to invest in portfolios that have nothing to do with alcohol, have nothing to do with hotel, had nothing to do with many of the those things when they say what's your poison. And that
Yes.
I will ask you later what's your poison. So what is their poison? So those things so that's ethical insurance.
insurance.
So Takafu has been developed over the time. And what funny thing is that Takafu insurance is growing in England, it's growing in Europe, it's growing so well outside. Though it started in Malaysia,
Oh, okay.
which is an Islamic
Islamic state,
country.
yes.
It's like under Islamic finance, and it's doing very well in Dubai and in the Emirates and in the Saudi
So it's
Arabia.
really moving.
And it's now in Nigeria. So these are one of the things that development you've seen in insurance. Now we have also what we call micro insurance.
Okay.
Micro insurance started as an offshoot of microfinance, which is a provision of insurance to increase the insurance base at the bottom of the pyramid for the insured, those who are living in very far away from the city,
Yes.
and those who are involved in rural entrepreneurship, enterprise, and rural areas, providing insurance for the uninsured, which is also part of the sustainable development goals of the United Nations, the achievement of them. So
Okay.
these have been things that over the years 20 years ago, the insurance market in Nigeria was not. You couldn't find this. But today you have this. Then the other one is that today we see that insurance has gone digital as well.
Yes.
Yeah, you can buy insurance on the phone. Then insurance is now beginning to do what is called insurance company beginning to do what embedded products, embedding insurance solution into banking products, embedding insurance into telecoms. So I'm not going to mention partnership with some telecoms and
But
some
fusions have been
functions.
made.
Yes, some fusion, so that what it means is that consumers can now be able to have a one-stop solution to their insurance needs, to their banking needs, as well as
telecom needs as
their
well.
telecom needs as well. So these are the exciting things. These are the new developments in insurance for at the moment. Then consumers are beginning to appreciate insurance, and although what we call the insurance penetration in Nigeria is still not what it is considering the population of Nigeria, with places like South Africa and places like Kenya and or Egypt. These are markets that insurance penetration, which is insurance penetration, has to do with the insurance premium generation and in respect with the population or GDP of the nation as well. So we believe that the perception of Nigerians about insurance is improving, but it can be better of what it is now. And we're beginning to see the insurance company responding very fast and taking up not just corporate social responsibilities that creates brand appeal, awareness that are beginning also. Then there is another thing that has just come up now, the issue of sustainability, insurance providing sustainable insurance solutions. For example, on electric vehicles,
Yes.
on alternative energy users. We have products now that are being produced for these kind of people, and because everybody's risk profile are not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And with all due respect, maybe I think you live in a VGC or Banana Island, and I live in Surulere. Well, oh, good people live in Surulere. Please don't fry me. Okay, I live somewhere in Ekpe, and my risk profile will not be the same with yours.
It will differ,
So,
yes.
to differ. So if I'm to rate your risk, your householders insurance, and by the way, do you have any insurance cover for your house?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I can see you have a very nice mobile phone. Do you know you're supposed to be insured under what is called all risk?
I don't.
No, you don't. Now, so you are one of those who are making insurance penetration in Nigeria to be low. So before now, I believe I will convert you
Me.
through the gospel according to insurance.
Yes, sir.
So your risk profile, because of where you are, will not be the same with me. So insurance companies are not going to charge you, rate you the day. That is called what is called predictive rating. Looking at your
Studying
position,
it.
studying at that. Before now, everybody is rated the same thing.
Oh.
No. So now there is predictive rating, rating you according to your risk exposure, according to your risk profile, according to, for instance, now if you and I go to a club now, and you might decide to take 3 bottles, gradually, then
Yes.
and one on the road,
And one
or
of-
then
yeah.
or maybe you ask them to give you Jack Daniels and mix it with Dr. Pepper,
Yes.
and I'll decide to just take one
One.
and take one water before I leave, because I can't hold it. I can't take my capacity is not the same with
Yes.
yours.
Threshold is different.
Yes. So when when you are evaluating risk, my risk tolerance is
It's
lower,
lower, yes.
and yours is higher. Thank you
So
very
the
much.
analysis must be done.
Yes,
So it's no more one for all.
it's not one for all. And we now have another thing that has been a game changer in insurance is the development and application of this wonderful technology that they call AI.
Okay.
Amadi Innocent.
You heard it here first. Amadi Innocent. Amadi Innocent in
Yes,
insurance. Please,
yes.
let's talk about AI in insurance.
So AI has been able to help insurance. AI is helping insurance in risk assessment. AI is helping insurance also in even in marketing, looking at the profile. AI is helping to predict how consumers will behave and what kind of insurance they will have, looking at the value chain of your process and everything. And AI is also helping insurance in insurance claims.
Oh,
Insurance claims, which is
so
very,
please touch
very
on that.
well, claims is it, why are we in it? What is the promise of insurance? To be there when
Yes,
you have claims.
always.
So AI is beginning to help. There are intricate cases. Yeah, these days, for example, there's something we call marine insurance. And marine insurance of two types: marine cargo and marine hull. The marine hull is about covering the voyage, the vessel that is going from point A to point B. Now the vessel can go under and be at the bottom of the sea. Today we can use robots and AI to go down to the
To the
bottom of the sea to look at what caused the accident, the short period, what triggered it off. That looks. It wasn't there some years ago. So some years ago we used divers that will carry oxygen at their back. Today we can use robots. Robotics is working with insurance in area of AI. The other good changer is drones. Now in agri insurance, the use of drone is has become very, very important. Now drone can actually take off and look at the acreage of coverage and to tell us which part of the farm that we've covered is being attacked by a pest or a disease, or take especially when you have a war-torn period area where human beings cannot go for a while. We can use drone. We can also use drone now to look at the drought in area index yield insurance. Yeah. So these are exciting.
An
So
exciting terms
insurance
as
is
well.
no longer what you covered in principles of commerce in secondary school in those days. There has been application of computer, application of various disciplines in insurance, which make it's actually an exciting discipline.
Okay, so this one is bringing me to my next question now because we've mentioned AI now, we've mentioned exciting things and the reasons why these things have been exciting. So, my question to you now is why is it important to the younger generation? Why should insurance be important to them? Because they would ask, how does it relate to me? How does it relate to them?
So insurance relate to the younger generations. The younger generations, they are I'm sorry, they like mobile phones.
Yes,
They like nice fast cars.
agreed.
They like um they like their house to have some gadgets.
Gadgets for sure. I
For sure.
second that.
They like to move around the world. So in all of these things I mentioned, I can provide insurance solutions along them. When they are traveling, travel insurance is necessary. Travel insurance takes care of your luggage, of cancellation, of disease, of medicals in case while you are moving from point A to point B. Now, do you know that there is something we call Invent Insurance? We have it in Linkage. Linkage is the first company in Nigeria to have Invent Insurance. Invent Insurance covers ticket cancellation, but which is an exclusion in Nigeria for now.
Okay.
But also it covers the protects the damage on the that the event owner or event planner could have sustained in terms of liability when somebody, for instance, last year we had something that happened in Ibadan where an innocent lady was trying to distribute palliatives, and if she had had event insurance, of course, you can't replace life, but there was something we call liability, third party liability, public liability. So if you had it, insurance company would have paid back to those victims, their families, because she would just come back and make claims on insurance, because everybody saw it that it actually happened. So that's what invent insurance. Also, your coolers, your air conditions, and the things you use during the event is covered. You know, when Michael Jackson died and he was supposed to have a concert at O2 Arena.
Yes, he was at the Staples Center.
Yes, Staples Center. Those tickets were returned, and the organizers of the event made loss, but were able to recoup part of it because they have event insurance, ticket cancellation, event cancellation. It's part of an event insurance.
So the coverage is I would say the coverage is very wide.
It's very wide, but for now in Nigeria, because we have issue of data of statistics. So what we did to look at provide coverage on public liability and the damage to assets at event venue.
Okay.
For a while now. We are still battling with our BVN and what is going to be our means of identification. So if that happens at a large scale, what are we going to? So these are areas where insurance have also improved. For the Gen Zs or for the younger ones, they will need that. They will need it. Then they have big phones and all of these which are supposed to be insured. People are insuring them. Then those cars, motor vehicles need to be insured. You know that this lady, what's her name? The lady that sings, that shakes her hips, when she's dancing, married a footballer. She insured her hips. Jennifer Lopez insured her hips as well. And the other lady that sang when we have the World Cup in South Africa, Shakira had insurance.
I just wanted us to talk about that.
Shakira had insurance, I said. So today we have sports insurance. Today we have gallery insurance. For insurance of your artwork, it has always been there.
So just in case my gallery gets burnt or anything.
Just in case your gallery get burnt, just in
Vandalized.
case that Ben Ewon's art
Yes,
was stolen. Yes, art
from
was stolen. If it's
1962 or
stolen,
something.
you can't replace it. These are powerful works of art.
Can never be replaced.
They can never be replaced. Although today they're having replicas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So what we do is to have arts and gallery insurance. So arts and gallery insurance insure these artwork, sculptures, and
So
carvings.
it covers that.
It covers that. So there are quite a lot of insurance that will attract the younger ones as well, apart from conventional insurance. When I was a bachelor, I had, maybe you say because I'm an insurance practitioner,
I'll say
but
that.
but I insured, I had household insurance, and for 3 years nothing happened. On the fourth year, which happens to be when I just got married newly, I was attacked by robbers. 1999, when you have that day they were playing the last match of uh, Junior World Cup 1999. Armed robbers were having a free time in my house. So I I I filed the claim, and my
Yes.
insurance company that time paid me back, removing depreciation and excess. I've always used this incident because you can go and verify the records are still there
Yes.
to say, yeah. So if as a bachelor, I was having insurance, why can't these young ones be having insurance?
You present a valid point. You present a valid point on why everybody, not just the young or the old, should get insurance. And for this reason,
And insurance is
we'll take
very
a break
good.
here.
Very
It's
good.
very good.
Very good.
So we'll take a break here and I'll return
Thank
with
you.
more questions. Welcome back, and we're continuing the show by asking about some of the crazy way insurance claims you've gotten. Which ones have you seen and which ones have you done personally?
Well, the crazy insurance claim, I thought you were all good to ask me about crazy insurance policies people have taken.
Yes.
Like crazy insurance policy, like I won't call it crazy because you are insuring what brings you money or the asset you have. Jennifer Lopez and Shakira insuring themselves, and some footballers insuring their legs,
Their legs, okay.
and some um, golf player insuring themselves for hole 9.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've not heard about that one before.
Oh, you don't know that Tiger Woods had an insurance for himself?
No, I didn't.
Oh, they have an insurance. So these are areas of insurance that are exoteric in
Okay.
nature, but they are not here in Nigeria for the time being. And Nigerians, but there are insurance products that are coming up in our own space now as well. Yeah.
Would you shed some light on some of these insurance products?
Yeah, some people. I just shared one. I used to work in an insurance company where a collector. If I mention the name of that gallery, you will know. So my chairman then, it was a friend to a collector and a gallery owner. He said he came to him and said he has some white good collectors and he wants to insure them. So we came up with a product called art and gallery insurance. So,
okay.
so to ensure those artifacts and
that's how it
paintings.
came about.
Yeah, that's although it has been in abroad. There is this movie. Was it about an actor who fell in love with a woman who went to steal. He's a millionaire who want to steal it. He stole a piece of artwork.
Okay.
Thomas Crown Affairs. Have you heard about
Okay, the Thomas Crown
Go
affair.
and watch
Yes.
Thomas Crown Affairs. It's about insurance.
Okay. I'll
Thomas
put
Crown
that on my
Affair
list now.
is about art insurance. It's like Mona Lisa, a painting like Mona Lisa that was stolen from a gallery and you had to replace it. So, and that the lady was to find, because we in insurance, we make do. We make do with what we call private investigators.
Okay,
So I
yes.
can send a private investigator, a PI, to investigate, and that's in the process of trying to see if we can recover the stolen items or the process of writing what is called a loss investigators report.
Okay.
So we make use of investigators PI. So now coming back to insurance in Nigeria, we don't have that. Insurance in Nigeria is quite in infancy. We're just going out of the stage of infancy to those sophisticated insurance. But there is a private refinery in Nigeria, in Lagos,
Yes.
somewhere in Lagos here.
Yes.
That private refinery was fully insured. Then you have other insurance like power plants
Being insured as
being
well.
insured. Then if you move down to, you have yachts that are insured, luxury big yachts that worth millions of naira.
Naira being
Yeah,
insured.
they're also insured. So you have all of these insurance products that are insured. Then you have also people that have very billions of naira buildings that are insured also. Those
Also.
buildings are insured. So we've had insurance that insured things, assets that worth quite a lot. Then
Being
there's
insured.
also the issue. There's a part of insurance that we haven't talked, which is health insurance,
Okay.
HMO.
HMO, yes.
Yeah, HMO, it's health insurance.
Yes.
It's an insurance, it's also insurance. We haven't talked about that. Then we'll talk today. If you want to go to Germany on any of the European Union countries, you take Schengen visa.
Visa, yes.
The Schengen visa the Schengen visa is not complete without insurance, travel insurance.
Okay, so I need you to touch on the fact that the car regulation has increased. So I want you to tell me why and what's the way forward.
Okay. The what was increased not last year, maybe a year before last, was the price
Yes.
for motor insurance, comprehensive motor insurance. It was increased to 5%, which means the value at risk. If you are motor vehicle, like this beautiful young lady, her Range Rover, a Vogue, maybe 750 million, fully loaded,
Come on.
and touch button,
Yes, for sure.
and she want to insure it, take 5% of that, do the math, and do what is going to hit her pocket, which is actually the insurance price is paying is going to be the man that will buy another Corolla. So what's brought about that is that there are two things. One, the cost of replacement of parts have gone up. A vehicle like that, if you go to Coscaris, is not going to do panel beating to replace those parts. It's going to order those parts, and they are computer electronically fitted, and they're going to be removed, put, take it to the computer. The computer will do all the gadgets and make sure that fixing the right part and everything. So the cost of replacement have increased, and insurance companies will now pay claims based on replacement of these parts. And one of the ways for them is to charge adequate premium. And these premiums are not just picked up from the shelf. There's something we'll call a actuarial evaluation. There's something we'll call premium is actually a product of a linear regression equation. It's a equation. Let me get a little bit of econometrics. Now, premium Y is a function of x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4, where x1 is what we call the risk premium. That is what the premium, the amount of money that will contribute to fix that. Then you have the x2 will be profit margin.
Yes.
Then x3 stands for catastrophic loss, contribution. Then, in statistics, we actually put what is called error time, mu, the last thing that will account, like Paul says, to the unknown gods. So the things that we do not know, but they exist.
Yes.
So your premium is a linear function of a lot of variables, both independent and
Independent.
Yeah, they are dependent variables. This one is the independent variables. So both the latent variables, the one that you don't see, but they have effect.
Yes.
So, and the one that you see, which is the dependent variables. So this one, so what you actually come up as price of 5% on the sum insured is as a result of this. So when actuaries putting this in a model and it rolls out and it says for you to have a break-even point, for whatever we do before profit comes, you have to break
Break
even
even.
first.
Yes.
So you have to charge 5%. But what brought that was also as a result of increase in the cost of replacement, as a result of market sanitizing the market. There are two market circles in insurance. We have what we call the hard market and the soft market. During the soft market, cost of insurance is low, investment return on investment is high. But during the hard market, cost of insurance goes up and return on investment goes down as well. And the what we call capacity and willingness of providers of insurance will be reduced because the market is hard. For some time, the Nigerian market has been hard. Return on investment dwindling, the market is not doing well. So investors who have invested in these insurance companies need to make profit. And so that 5% was came as a result of two things. One, to account for the increase in cost of replacement, theft, and so on and so on.
Yes.
And don't forget that fraud people who have fraudulent minds are every day devising new ways to to disrupt whatever you are doing.
Okay. So
We're
so
not
we
going to
must
talk
account
about
for
this.
that as well.
We must account for that. So the market is becoming sophisticated. The regulators came out with that. That's what is called the market rating. The regulators came out with that price, and in order to sanitize the market, they didn't just wake up and say it will be 5%. But there are others. It's not cast in stone, no. Yeah, the insurance companies, which I'm not going to stay here, have ways also, and your market, looking at your market. The good thing is this now. In the Nigerian market now, you cannot pay monthly insurance premium. Do you know that?
I think I'm aware of that one.
Yeah. You
Yes.
can also have what you call short period cover, 3 months, 4 months, and we bill you. So you don't have to bring out that lump sum of money there. But also we look at that problem and we say in linkage, we came up with third party plus, which now makes
Covers
it
everything.
covers. Even though she's not going to run as if she's drunk, even if she's
Yes.
angry, she's not going to run, and so she will be cautious. Then also, we have an insurance product that is called the linkage purple motor cover.
Okay.
What's purple motor cover? Statistics have shown before the advent of mobile phone that ladies, I saw that product in UK and we brought it in Nigeria here, that ladies have lower loss ratios. Women motorists have lower loss ratios. But there's an increase now to that statistics is now being affected because we find out that women motorists that had accident,
Okay.
if you drill down the cause of the accident, they were pinging, they were WhatsApping,
So mobile
they
use.
were Instagramming, they were TikToking, they were checking on the latest gossip with household Lagos housewives, the housewives of Keneko. So if at the end of the day, you find out that that has become what the factor that is leading in increase in accident for women.
yes.
But ordinarily, I would like to provide insurance for ladies, but when they get insurance, that the good thing is that they will drag you there to repair the vehicle, and instead of coming to insurance companies to make claims, so they will drag you there to repair the vehicles. So it's good for me.
I must say this as we bring this episode to a close. I must say this, that off air, ladies, rest assured, I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to plead with him to change his mind. Whatever you're saying about ladies now,
No,
afterwards, I'm going to try to change your mind.
no, I'm not
going to
saying.
persuade you.
I'm a product designer.
Yes.
So I designed a product called
Okay.
Purple Motor Plan for ladies.
Yes.
And we have some sort of things that attract the ladies, like going to the spa and protecting their handbags in the car, because the handbags are very important for them.
And very expensive.
Some very expensive handbags, DKNY handbags, Gucci bags,
Yeah, Birkin bags as well.
Tommy Hilfiger bags, crocodile skin bags. Wow, there's another one would start with
Hermes.
Wow, you know them. Don't touch that.
I try.
Don't enter their closets. So those handbags and their purses, that's where their heart is. So why don't they insure those things as well? But you can't insure them individually. You insure them as part of your householders insurance.
Okay.
Your content.
Okay.
You know, abroad, you can't just walk up with your Rottweiler or your cat on everything without insurance. You have pet insurance.
So no case of a dog biting a random on the street.
No, even your dog that is missing, and the one of the things that is required. Another inciting thing you were asking me about Nigerian insurance is that we have seen now the increase in agricultural insurance. I mean, in linkage, we have agricultural insurance product, which I participated in designing the products. Now we have product for poultry farmers, product for fish farmers, product for orchard and plantation farmers. Then we have what we call the multi-crop peril insurance that covers both pest and disease on crops. And tomato farmers in the north have taken up this protection. Then agribusiness farmers like the Dangote farms, like the Nigerian flour mills farms, and all these few farms, and the cheese farms, cheese products.
Cheese farms.
Cheese farms, they have a very big insurance now. So we provide insurance. That has been one of the things that have developed in Nigerian insurance space in the past 10 years. The uptake of agri insurance, which is good.
So the uptake of agri insurance and the fact that insurance is not limited to any particular age range or any particular class. Insurance is for every single person, yes? Insurance is for everybody. So Gen Z, you can insure your phones, you can insure your Birkin bags, your Hermes, put them
And
all
their
together.
vehicles.
And your vehicles, most importantly, especially women. So we don't text and get into accidents anymore. We'll be watchful and we'll be mindful. So we want to say a big thank you for coming on. I personally will get into the persuasion as soon as I'm done here. So thank you very much, Dr. Imo, for coming through. We hope you have an exciting time and much success with your product. So until we meet again next time.
Thank you very much.
Shake my hand.
Yes, I do. There's no risk. So you are insured.
Everything is a risk.
No, everything is a risk.
Everything is
Do you
a
know
risk.
in South Africa there is marriage insurance?
I don't know about marriage insurance. What I know about is trying to reach you. So how can we reach you outside of this place?
Okay, let me clear the marriage insurance is not available in Nigeria at the moment. It's not available in Nigeria, but it would have been a very important product. But what is available in Nigeria is funeral insurance. But it's very difficult. It's funeral insurance.
I'm not going to die anytime soon.
No, you are not dying, and nobody wants to die. But organizing funeral is very expensive. So funeral insurance is taken for one's parents or significant other. So the kind of funeral you want to, it comes. The kind of funeral the person, I'm not personalized. The kind of funeral the person wants to.
The person wants.
The kind of funeral the person wants. Like in Ghana, that is the highest insurance policies that are selling in Ghana and South Africa too. South Africa is started because of the pandemic of AIDS and the rest of them, and then so that is it. So insurance goes everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So how do we reach you for more of this now?
So you can reach us care@linkageassurance.com.
Care at Linkage.
You can go to our website www.linkageassurance.com.
And how about you? How do we get in touch with you?
Me, okay. You can reach me at IIMO. That's Imo @linkageassurance.com.
Okay, that's great.
Or you can also reach at info@linkageassurance.com. That's a customer service desk.
Thank you very much. And to all of you watching, wherever you're watching from, make sure to like, share this with a friend, subscribe, and comment down on your favorite part of what he has spoken about. And remember to always follow the Good News Nigeria podcast. I am Favor. Until next time, bye for now.
Thank you.